Well, let's bring in another promoter who was a Hall of Fame fighter, one of the greatest fighters of all time, in Oscar De La Hoya. And Oscar, very much on promoting duty. You've got two brilliant unbeaten fighters in action on February 22nd. Floyd Schofield taking on Shakur Stevenson, and Vergil Ortiz against Israel Madrimov. That's throwing these guys right in the deep end, right?
Yeah, it is, and I always think like a fighter first, and you know, obviously to be great, you have to fight great fighters, you have to fight the very best. Given said that, I wanna thank all the fighters here first, and they do deserve a round of applause because for making these types of fights, putting these fights together. There's one thing about getting promoters in one room. There's one thing about getting promoters to work together, but to get every single fighter here to agree to these types of fights, on paper, these are 50-50 fights. I mean, Shakur Stevenson, he's one of the best fighters on the planet, facing one of the top fighters coming up on the planet. So that shows you greatness. He wants to be great. He wants to be the very best. Vergil Ortiz, once again, is proving that he is the very best. Fighting Madrimov after fighting Boacek, I mean, who does that? So every single fighter here, congratulations for having the courage and for having the cojones to take these types of fights.
Final one to you, Oscar. It's also a little glimpse of a Golden Boy versus Matchroom going on here. A couple of Eddie Hearn fighters, couple of Oscar fighters. You must really want to win, right?
Absolutely. Look, we as promoters always want our fighters to win, but more importantly, we want to give the fight fans the best fights. And this card right here, it actually reminds me of the great Don King putting on Mike Tyson, Julio Cesar Chavez, Felix Trinidad, Terry Norris, all on one card. This is what we're living today, thanks to Turki Al-Sheikh, thanks to Eddie Hearn, thanks to everyone here involved. It's just phenomenal. It's incredible what's happening to boxing. We must enjoy it. We must take advantage of it because boxing is back.
Very much so. Nicely said, Oscar De La Hoya. Floyd Schofield, unfortunately, isn't here today, but the champion, Shakur Stevenson, the unbeaten WBC World Lightweight Champion, is here. And Shakur, I mean, this guy, Floyd Schofield, he's been calling you out. Not a lot of people call you out, but he has. Has he made a bit of a mistake?
Yeah, he definitely made a mistake. He's a good young fighter, hungry fighter, but I hope he still take the fight. I mean, I'm kind of worried because he's not here. I was kind of excited to see him.
Do you have a message for him? Because I'm sure he'll be watching somewhere.
Don't get butterflies and pull out the fight, Floyd. I know it's a hard time. I know you're dealing with a lot, but just show up.
You've been tweeting about beating on him. You've been tweeting about vintage Shakur. What does that look like February 22nd?
It looked like me coming there and put on my offensive bag, you know, let my hands go, beating guys up, and that's what I'm coming to do come February 22nd.
Great stuff. Thank you, Shakur Stevenson. Hopefully we'll see you actually face off with Floyd very soon. Best of luck.
Appreciate it.
To you. Okay, let's go to the super welterweight division. A brilliant fight here between unbeaten rising star Vergil Ortiz taking on former world champion Israel Madrimov. I'm going to start with Israel Madrimov, and a lot of people felt that Vergil Ortiz was going to fight Boots Ennis, but it's you. Are you surprised that he has picked you?
Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. First of all, I'm happy to be here. For me, it's big chance. Thank you, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, my promotion, Mushroom Boxing and World of Boxing. Я рад просто, что я здесь и буду участвовать на таком ивенте, карте, и буду показать хороший бой, иншаллах.
I'm just happy to be here, and it's a huge event, huge card, and I'm looking forward to it. We'll try to do my best in this fight. It's one of the most important fights in my life.
And finally, he is a young, hungry fighter. How do you plan on dealing with him on February 22nd?
I wanna show great fight all boxing fans and show, inshallah, my skill.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Israel Madrimov. Let's bring in Vergil Ortiz. Vergil, I was on your Instagram the other day, and you said you want all the smoke against all the best fighters in the world. And Vergil, it sounds like Israel Madrimov has a lot of smoke, and he's one of the best fighters in the world. You looking forward to this challenge?
Oh yeah, of course. You know, I welcome any challenge. First of all, I thank Turkey Al-Sheikh, my golden boy promoter himself right here, my dad, my team. I'm very grateful to be on this card, the last crescendo. I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna have to Google that after this, but yeah, I'm very honored to be on here, and we want to fight the best. I don't care who it is. You know, we went from Boachuk, we were gonna fight Boots, that fell through. Now we're fighting Madrimov. I think I just want to be a throwback fighter. You know, like those fighters that we used to watch on HBO boxing. Those are the times right there. You know, I want to be those HBO classic fights. That's the goal.
Well, you were in a classic fight last time out. It was a Ring Magazine Fight of the Year nominee against Sergey Boachuk. Do you think this is another classic fight, or can you actually just get him out of there pretty quick? What do you think?
No, this is going to be a classic fight for sure. You know, I feel like this fight has potential to steal the night, and I'm very excited for it. I'm very motivated. You know, Madrimov is an elite fighter, and I'm excited to share the ring with him.
You've sparred before as well, right? What can you tell me about that? Did you learn much?
Yeah, I learned a lot. I'm sure you did too. And that's what I'm saying is I know it's going to be a really fan-friendly fight.
Do you have a message for Israel Madrimov?
No.
Okay, and I would imagine Israel Madrimov probably doesn't have one for you, but a brilliant fight coming up in the super welterweight division. We look forward to that. Let's head to a brilliant, incredible World Heavyweight Championship contest. Daniel Dubois defending his IBF belt against Joseph Parker, two momentum heavyweights, two in-form heavyweights. And Joseph Parker, I'll start with you because this is the opportunity for you to become a two-time World Heavyweight Champion. What are you thinking?
Just want to say first, it's incredible to be involved in such a great card, a great event, and thanks to His Excellency, to my team, Spencer Brown sitting on my right, David Higgins, Andy Lee, George Lockhart, and Uncle Frank, for the work we've done to lock in this fight, but also the work we've done in camp so far. I'm very excited to be fighting for the championship of the world for the second time. Two-time world champion sounds beautiful.
After the Fury-Usyk fight, Daniel Dubois caused a bit of a stir. He got in the ring and he challenged Alexander Usyk whilst having a fight scheduled with Joseph Parker. What was going through your head as that happened?
Ask him what was going through his head when he was doing that.
Daniel, what was going through your head when you challenged Usyk, considering you had a fight with Joe Parker? Joe wants to know.
It's all about making noise. This is show business, so that's what I want next. Well, first I've got to get through this guy.
So that was about making noise. That's not you overlooking Joe Parker.
No way, I'm going to do a demolition job on him first, and then I want Usyk next. I'm ready for it, and I'm on a roll, so, you know, bring him on.
You might be looking too far ahead, planning big fights, other big fights. You've got a fight right in front of you right now.
No, I'll answer him, man. I got my mind firmly set on you.
They better be.
Man. Hey?
They better be.
Why do you beat Joe Parker?
Why? I'm just on a roll. I feel like, you know, I'll be just too much for him, too strong, too fast. Everything he does, I'm going to do better. And, yeah, I'm confident, man. I ain't got to say too much. I don't do too much talking, so, you know, just let the fans tune in. It's going to be a great fight.
Listen, I've been boxing for a while and I feel like I've only just begun now. I feel like I've got everything right now and you're in for a treat.
Good, I'll teach you a few things in there, you know. If you just started, I'll teach you a few lessons, some new skills.
Looking forward to it.
I'm ready to go.
Looking forward to it, Div.
Hey?
Looking forward to it. Bring it on.
Let's bring in the challenger, and that's what you are now, Dmitry Bivol. Listen, when you look across the table and you see all of those belts there, every belt in the light heavyweight division, tell us what's going through your head.
First of all, hello everybody, and I want to say thank you to Turkey Al Sheikh for making this fight happen again, and this is good chance for me, and I know people like first fight and they want to see second fight, and also I want to make second fight and I want to be winner of this fight. What about belts now, which I could see? Before I was so wanted to have these belts and nothing else, but today I want not only just belts, I want revenge, I want to fix what I did before, I want to win, not just belts. It's not only about belts now.
How much do you need to change from the first fight? Do you need to change a little bit? Nothing? A lot? What do you think?
I need to change enough to prove that I'm better, and I need to add more actions, and we already changed a little bit with our training camp. We add some coach in our training camp, and now I'm working on myself. Of course, I want to be better. I want to be perfect, and I'm trying to be.
Well, let's bring in the defending champion, the undisputed light heavyweight champion, Artur Beterbiev, with belts everywhere. Firstly, Artur, what does it feel like to be the champion?
Can you repeat it? Didn't. It's good feeling. Hello, everyone. I want to thank you for His Excellency, for my top rank, for everyone here. My goal is now to keep my belts, and I will do my best to do that.
Dmitry Bivol says that he wants revenge. What do you think when you hear that?
We have revenge. If you want revenge, no problem.
How different do you need to be on February 22nd? Do you need to be much better, a little better, or the same? What do you think?
For enough better to win. Just to enough to win, you know. I don't know how is it, like high, small, big, medium. I don't know yet, but enough to win, you know.
You usually knock everyone out. No one usually hears the final bell, but he did. Why?
I don't know, because maybe he is luck that night. Because he is luck maybe that night.
Dmitry, let me bring you in here. Did you get lucky to not get knocked out against Artur Beterbiev?
You know, I don't believe too much in lucky. I think luck will come to people who work a lot, and I work on it, and I become lucky. Like, the luck will not come without work.
Dmitry, what is your message to Artur Beterbiev ahead of your rematch on February 22nd? Please look at him and tell him.
I don't have any messages. I'm not a postman. I'm an athlete. I will come to the ring and we will talk by action.
That's a pretty good line, that. Artur Beterbiev, do you have a message for Dmitry Bivol?
You mean I'm postman? No. I think 22nd February we're gonna see good fight. And my message is be ready. That's it. Nothing more.
Thank you very much, Artur Beterbiev. Thank you, Dmitry Bivol. Thank you to everyone at this top table, this two top tables.
He'll be defending his world title against Floyd Schofield. Let's welcome, competing in a 12-round contest for the WBC Lightweight Championship of the World, undefeated from Houston, Texas, USA, Shakur Stevenson. Competing in a light heavyweight contest.
Daniel, please, thank you. Just one, Daniel.
Champion, the undefeated Joshua Buatsi, competing in a scheduled 12-round contest. It will be for the interim WBO light heavyweight championship of the world.
There, please, guys, thank you. This one up top. One down the middle, please, thank you.
The undefeated taking on Big Bang Chang in a scheduled 12-round contest for the vacant interim WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World.
Guys, stand in.
The challenger is the Dream Madrimov, challenging the defending champion, the undefeated Vergil Ortiz Jr. in a scheduled 12-round contest for the interim WBC Super Welterweight Championship of the World.
Down the middle. Ready, guys, thank you. Thank you. Stand down the middle. Stand down. Frank. This way, Frank. Frank, this way, Frank.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the face-off for the main event of the evening, I want to remind everybody how very special this event is on February 22nd. We have stars, superstars, Olympic champions, Olympic medalists, World Hall of Fame promoters, future Hall of Fame promoters, future Hall of Fame fighters. It's a great night of boxing. And when you just look at those names up there and you think about all these fights that are going to happen in one night, when you hear it, and it's just, you think it's perhaps just PR and publicity, the greatest card ever, it possibly really is the best top to bottom card a fight fan, a promoter, a pundit could ever dream of. So let's go to our face-off for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. On the line, all the belts, including the prestigious Ring Magazine title belt and special recognition with the undisputed light heavyweight world championship belt, which will be displayed and presented here this evening by the CEO of the General Entertainment Authority, Faisal Baharat. So let's bring the fighters to the center, and our photograph will be for the face-off. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, looking for revenge, the former champion, only one loss on his outstanding record. He's seeking revenge, no doubt about it. Please welcome Dmitry Bivol. And his opponent, seeking validation to show that he is truly the reigning and defending light heavyweight world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, universally recognized as the undisputed champion, Artur Beterbiev. Here they are, challenger and champion, the main event on top of a whole stack of main event quality fights, February 22nd. It's all going down for Riyadh season in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on February 22nd. Here they are, face to face. We are weeks away from the rematch the world has been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Bivol, Beterbiev, validation of all revenge, February 22nd, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Dmitry Bivol, 24 fights, 23 victories, 12 KOs. The reigning champion, Artur Beterbiev, his record, a perfect one, 21 fights, 21 victories, 20 wins by knockout. Revenge or validation, the rematch we've been waiting for. future holds. It's going to be a good one. Well, rounds for the undisputed light heavyweight championship of the world.